turn off on the next east option, and then really menacing shelf cloud. The east option is right up here. Full screen camera here. We're going to get overtaken if I turn around now, so I keep going east, and we'll hopefully find a good field, open field that I can point back west on. Cemetery. That's an inside joke. Owen and I always find damage at cemeteries when we're storm chasing. It's actually kind of sad, but that's where we always find damage, for whatever reason, is at cemeteries. So anytime we're storm chasing and we see a cemetery, we always make a joke about it. Man, the terrain here is less than ideal. Let's just say that. Less than ideal. Lots of hills. Not many fields because of that. Man, it's catching up to us. Back to radar here. We're we might get overtaken by this. Come on, car, turn. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Make your left. Let's go, let's go. Sorry, guys. Didn't realize I had that on there. An open field. Be awesome. This might be our option here. It's much less menacing now, of course. Full camera. So this area right over here, um, is what I'm most interested in. Um, it's got a little bit of a lowering to it. Not any super discernible features, but do want to pull up velocity quickly here. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and keep heading this way now. Point the camera back over this way for you guys. Again, not any super discernible features. The shelf cloud looks a little bit less organized than it did a little bit ago when we were traveling south, but there is one area of interest I have. To me, it looks like Scud or a scary looking cloud. They're just low hanging clouds, but I do want to just keep an eye on this lowering over here to my northwest just to make sure. I've gone back so far west, but at the time, that's sort of the best option I had. Hey, um, we're gonna head over here towards this airport in a second. So it'll be a good viewing area at least. Looks like all of the severe thunderstorm warnings have been canceled. They have not issued new severe thunderstorm warnings. We'll pull over here before we dive into the rest of it. Hold on just a couple of minutes and we'll do an update on what's happening. Just gotta find a good spot to park. Testing, testing. get back to my live stream here because there's that severe thunderstorm warning now. Okay, I'm in the central part of the state here. I'm near Potterville, and that severe thunderstorm warning Jacob just posted in weather alerts. So we are now under a severe thunderstorm warning.
Copy that.
Right. There is a tornado possible tag on this severe thunderstorm warning, and the area of interest is actually going to be what I've been watching this entire time here, and it's just off to the left here. We'll go ahead and point. It's this in front of us that we're watching very closely for rotation. Definitely have a lowering there. Pull up velocity here. Area to my south that I'm watching, to my southeast in Eaton Rapids that I'm watching pretty closely. So I'm just to the northwest of Charlotte, between Calamo and Charlotte, north of, and we're watching some lowering here. Anything super evident there? Definitely some upward motion. Not seeing a whole lot in the way of rotation. That Eaton Rapids and this stuff here is gonna get undercut, I think. So, oh yeah, Eaton Rapids, folks to the north of Eaton Rapids, I would be getting ready to cover. Michigan State University, heads up for you guys. Lansing, heads up. There is a pretty decent looking hook echo now in Eaton Rapids. Gonna go ahead and pull up radar here and we'll show you guys exactly what we're talking about. This stuff right here. All right, this is really starting to look impressive here in Eaton Rapids, so we're gonna go ahead and start heading that way. Eaton Rapids. Actually, I'm setting your destination. I'm gonna go Rapid to the north of Eaton Rapids a little bit. So that'll be good. We're gonna get going here. Yeah, so severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Honestly, in my opinion, there's probably going to be a tornado warning issued here for Eaton Rapids here in the next couple of minutes. Pretty impressive radar signature there. Why is the speed limit 35 miles an hour here? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but it's clearly a little town here, I suppose. Very interesting. All right. Yeah, Eaton Rapids. Folks to the northeast of Eaton Rapids, you guys need to be ready to take tornado precautions. Okay. Severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for your location with a tornado possible tag. Radar signatures are looking pretty good for a type of threat that we have today. It's going to be weak, short-lived, likely, if there is a tornado. Let me pull up one product here very quickly that'll give us an idea of if there's something on the ground or not. Doubt that there is, but Eaton Rapids, this is your heads up. And actually, there is a little something there. It's a little bit hard to tell, but there could be something there. We'll leave that to the professionals, of course, but Eaton Rapids, you guys need to be uh, getting ready to take tornado precautions. Or again, zoom out just a little bit and put this in motion over the last 7 frames. It's definitely broad rotation, not anything super localized, but there's definitely rotation there with that cell just to the east, or just to the west, excuse me, of Eaton Rapids. So if you're in Eaton Rapids or anywhere northeast of Eaton Rapids, this is your heads up. Michigan State University, East Lansing, South Lansing. You guys all need to be getting ready to take tornado precautions if a tornado warning is issued for this cell. Severe thunderstorm warning is already in effect for 60-mile-an-hour winds, as well as a tornado possible threat. Having to core punch this here, it's going to be frustrating, but do it. Core punching this a little bit here. Uh, I have to see what happens on the other side of this rain if we can get through it. Oh, and are there? So, comfortable with it. I am live streaming. I know I said that in the audience problem. Would you be able to look at that warning polygon for the rapid storm and help the storm motion and velocity on it? Should be just about out of the rain here, hopefully. And the latest scan, guys, continues to uh, show some tornado threat there with that cell. That's just to the east, northeast, or I'm sorry, west, northwest of Eaton Rapids there. Rotation looks a little bit weaker, but there's definitely still a hook echo there. And the storm could be cycling, so don't disregard this threat just yet. It's at 30-30.
Averaging about 20 to 50 minutes ago.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. I'm just trying to figure out how feasible it is for me to get in front of it without having the super hail core punch it, because that hail core looks to be intensifying a little bit. Williamston, Michigan. So we're going to try to get out ahead of this because it looks like the threat for West Michigan is largely over. The severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Eaton County. Hail core looks to be intensifying. The good news is that rotation appears to be weakening a little bit. So that's good news for folks to the northeast of Eaton Rapids, the Michigan State University campus. That's good news. I want to stress that this storm could very easily be cycling, and I don't want you to continue to totally discount a continued tornado threat at this point. The possibility is certainly still there that this storm could be cyclic and be cycling currently, and then the rotation will re-intensify. Reflectivity looks much less tornadic at this point as well. Going to continue to watch this storm. Tornado warning now for this cell. So if you're in East Rapids, Michigan State University campus, downtown Lansing, East Lansing, you're all now under a tornado warning. This is a radar indicated threat as well as a threat for 1.50 inch hail. So that's half dollar size hail. So northern Ingham County in south central Michigan and eastern Eaton County tornado warning now in effect. Come on, guys. All right, so live from inside a tornado warning. We do have a tornado warning in effect for eastern Eaton County in south central Michigan, as well as Ingham County in south central Michigan. So at this point, you need to be taking tornado precaution. That means interior room on the lowest floor of a building, away from doors and windows, into a basement or a storm shelter right now. Currently, radar isn't showing an immediate tornado threat, in my opinion, but there is certainly some history, tornadic history with this storm in terms of radar presentations. And of course, this storm could be cycling. So go ahead and take cover right now. Get to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, away from doors and windows. We're trying to get on this storm here for you guys. Here. On I-69 North, trying to get out ahead of the tornado warning storm. Tornado warning in effect for eastern Eden County, as well as Kingham County. Northern portions of Kingham County are under a tornado warning. So that includes the city of Lansing, East Lansing, the Michigan State University campus. Everyone in these areas needs to be taking tornado precautions at this time. Also looking at a threat for half dollar size hail that's 1.5 inches in diameter hail with this storm. So go ahead and take cover to the interior room on the lowest floor of a building, in a basement if possible. South Interstate 96 now, getting ready to core punch this storm. We're just to the south of Lansing. Heavy rain occurring here. We're not seeing any immediate indicators of a tornado, but there's definitely a very well-defined tail core here. We'll probably have some medium to perhaps large size hail with the tail core. Holy flip and flip. Definite hydroplaning there. Now getting into the core of the storm, so we'll be able to provide a report on hail if there is any hail here. Really don't like where I'm at. If there is a tornado, it's going to be right over here. We're in a really bad spot here. If you're on Interstate 96, just to the south of Lansing, you guys need to pull over, get off the roadway, find a safe spot. Do not do what these people are doing. Do not park under an overpass. Do not do this under any circumstances. Do not do that. Come on, get out under the overpass. There's a tornado. It's going to come right through this area. And we definitely get some gale mixed in here now. E5 tail. There's a tornado, and it's going to be right over here to the right. Definitely has some nickel size, perhaps quarter size hail back there. Got some additional dime size to nickel size hail. Okay, that was a quarter, maybe bigger. Yeah, these are the bigger hailstones. You can tell because they're not as frequent as the smaller ones. That's because they're being wafted further up into the atmosphere by the thunderstorm updraft. And the farther they go up, the longer and more intermittent they come down. These are probably some quarter-type hailstones. Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make work here like a mile marker. Hail you guys can hear these hailstones hitting the roof. Man, there, I'm a trained spotter and a storm chaser. I have a large hail report.
How big? Where are you located?
It's a $50 size hailstone, several $50 size hailstones on Interstate 96 at mile marker 104.
Half mile marker 104, and then dollar.
That's $50 size, 1.25-inch hail.
0.25 here. Okay. Mile marker 104, I
Correct.
And how much? And how much? How big? How much of the hail do you have?
It was difficult to tell because I'm driving, but there were several, I would say at least 5 to 10 $50 size and several smaller than that.
Okay. Thank you. You're looking at the storm with your.
I am trying to get out ahead of the precipitation. I'm core punching it right now, trying to get into the hook of the storm to see if there's any rotation.
Okay. Now, be careful on the doors. That's rotation. Alteration happening.
Yeah, absolutely. There, still there. Oh, up front. And the farther they go up, the more. Right. We're coming out of the hail core now. Just called in a hail report to the National Weather Service. Clearing, you got a clear spot up ahead. We'll be able to look back into the what's known as the hook echo of the storm. Not saying that there's a crazy hook echo within the storm, but the area of interest where a tornado would likely be if it was one. And so Michigan State University campus, you guys are under the gun for some large hail. Michigan State University, you are under the gun for large hail. In excess of 1 inch in diameter, probably approaching the 1.5-inch diameter hail mark. Definitely move indoors away from windows. Out of the rain now. And that is our whale's mouth. And I can't see anything definitive right now. Need a good option here. Next exit is Okemos Road. That's where we'll be getting off to observe this storm. Thank you for letting me over. Really appreciate that. And marker 110, Interstate 96 at mile marker 110. All right, new tornado warning in effect. Tornado and quarter-size hail is what this is warned for. They do not have my spotter report on there, but that's what this storm is warned for. Wow, really nice lightning bolt, really close to us. So Needham County, you guys are under a tornado warning. You need to be taking tornado precautions right now. And that is a wall cloud right there. Nice wall cloud. I would maybe even call that a funnel cloud. We got to find a good spot to see this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Upward motion wall cloud. We're gonna pull in right here. Upward motion wall cloud right here. Gonna go full screen camera right over the trees. Call this in here. And we'll call the weather service. Interstate 96 and Okemos Road. I'm a storm chaser and a trained weather spotter. I have a good, rapidly rotating wall cloud with some strong upward motion on it.
96 Okemos Road?
Correct.
Give me one moment here.
No problem.
What do you need?
My name is Jonah.
For you.
616. Sounds good. Make another phone call here. Call the weather service. Less defined now. It's less defined. Certainly got some rotation there. My name is Jonah. I just called in the hail report on 96. I'm on the east side of the storm now, looking back to the west at it. I've got a good wall cloud rapidly rotating with some good upward motion on it. It's about halfway to the ground, I'd say.
Rapidly wait now.
Correct.
You're on the one that you're on the east side, looking westward.
Correct. I-96 in Okemos is the closest major cross street.
Okay. Fantastic. I think
Okay. If you guys want to watch it live, I'm streaming to YouTube. All the links are on westmichiganweather.net/live.
Okay. What? We're watching the talking group. Be a part of that group.
I am not. It is a separate group. westmichiganweather.net/live has all of the links to our YouTube and Facebook.
West Michigan /weather/live.
West Michigan Weather is all one word. It's just westmichiganweather.net/live.
Okay.
And it's much less defined now, but when I first started looking at it, it was really well defined. Had lots of upward motion on it. Correct. If you're on the website and you go to live storm chasing at the top of this site there's links to all of our channels.
And then you passing your phone screen and check it out. Yeah, we have stopping.
Yep, stopping. Science Parkway, light just turned green. And it's, like I said, it's hard to see right now, but it would be just up above me here, almost right under it.
Okay. Oh, it kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see the gutty type formation there.
Yep.
Like I said, it's hard to tell because I'm right underneath it essentially, but
yeah. Gotcha.
I'm going to try to get back out in front of it for you guys here, but
okay. Excellent. Well, I'm watching you. Let's hear you mic'd up here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you think they're great. Concentrate on driving.
Okay.
And if you have anything you want to give me, I see you're getting a nice rain there. I'll let you focus and give it a thought. You think I'll.
Okay, sounds good. We'll do.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye. Turn east here again. Try to get back out in front of this. I apologize for not really talking there. Needed to get that into 911 and the weather service as well. Didn't look like a tornado was imminent, but as we know with these types of Michigan tornado setups, we can certainly see rapid tornado genesis, and then tornadoes will weaken and dissipate, oftentimes before warnings can even get issued. So I did want to get that into the weather service ASAP, as well as local 911. So if they wanted to do something extra with that, they could do so. And we're going to be right underneath the rotation right now, if there is any rotation remaining. We had a nice wall cloud there on stream for a couple of minutes, and we'll continue on M43 East here, try to get out in front of it. We may have to get north a little bit as well. Much less concerning on radar right now. I'll go ahead and throw that back up for you guys really quickly here. much less concerning in terms of velocity and reflectivity signatures that would be indicative to a tornado threat. There's certainly still some hail potential there, especially for the east side of East Lansing, the southeast side of East Lansing. You guys could be looking at some hail, and we've got strong inflow here. You can see that flag, that's actually outflow. Yeah, strong outflow here blowing to the northeast ahead of this storm. Get out in front of it here as soon as we get out of this traffic. And we'll get back west. Tornado warning remains in effect for this area. So if you're in Ingham County, the northern part of Ingham County, you should be in your tornado shelter. Has an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, a basement, an interior hall closet. If you have a bathtub, get into that bathtub. Put as many objects, as many walls between you and the outside as you can. Light back on so I can see if there's. This is a really highly populated area with lots of trees as well. New area of interest is going to be right over here, in my opinion, right to my northwest. There's some fields up here where I'll hopefully be able to point back at the storm. Drop north here a minute. Just a little bit. Hopefully we'll get out from behind the semi to in process. Seeing anything super concerning? No. And at the moment, um, certainly a couple areas of interest, but not any real clear. That's where we're looking at the moment. So trying to get out of these trees here. There looks like there's a good east option up ahead. Again, this is what we're looking at for radar. See what the neighbor radar site looks like. About the same. Certainly some gusty winds there to our south. Again, a new tornado warning in effect. Good thing we've got a good east option here. Hopefully this continues for a minute. Okay. Sent north option again. Probably not going to be much in the way of structure anymore, but probably our best bet here. We get one quick look at the storm. Not seeing anything remotely concerning in terms of wall cloud or tornado potential like we were seeing moments ago. Wind is definitely increasing. Velocity is certainly increasing. paved road, we're probably gonna take it. Don't know if it is paved. Want to go that way, that's for sure. So we'll go north just a little bit more to this next road here. Construction too. That's okay. Okay, so not seeing a tornado threat at that time for this storm. I imagine they'll drop the tornado warning here pretty soon. Almost going to be in a clear area here, I think. Several 1 inch hail reports back towards Lansing, back toward East Lansing and the Michigan State University campus, because that was some pretty intense hail there. Hail reports looks like, and we've got my 1.25 inch hail report, it looks like. Actually, we are gonna go this way. Change my mind. There is a field up here. Some fields, it looks like, that may have good viewing. Some trees might be problematic though. Actually, no, this is looking really good. Stop. some gusty winds. Reset the manometer here. So we've got a couple of news. Severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-an-hour winds. So far, I've recorded a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust here. Five, 40, 40 miles an hour. currently heading south, uh, back toward the I-96 corridor. Uh, Overall tornado threat, in my opinion, is very low. And that sentiment would seem to be echoed by both the Storm Prediction Center uh, and the local weather service forecasts on the case. Um, there are some certainly indications, certainly of some severe winds, um, particularly in this severe thunderstorm warning here that I have highlighted. Um, that'll be moving into sorry, hold on. Sorry about that. There was some traffic. Shiawassee County and Livingston County, certainly you guys have the potential for some severe winds. But elsewhere, the line is looking a little bit less impressive. Uh, there's hardly any discrete activity. Um, and in my opinion, there's quite a bit of prefrontal rain. There's not a very tight precipitation gradient, with the exception of in front of this area here that I just highlighted. Uh, and so, in my opinion, the threat for damaging winds and small to perhaps large hail will continue across the east side of the state. But the tornado threat is probably largely over at this point. You could still have a QLCS type tornado develop quickly and then dissipate. The new severe thunderstorming storm warning there, yeah, for less than severe hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Uh, we'll head back towards the I-96 corridor, and I just want to see if there's any damage along M52 here. There's definitely some leaves in the roadway. Beyond that, I haven't really seen anything. A little pocket of wind. Which that one guy. There's a little pocket of wind there. Um, looks pretty big. Um, yes, it's a segment of wind. At first, it looked like a pocket of wind. Um, oh, there you go again. It's like a little witch ball almost. Definitely some severe winds likely within that area there. From Handy Township uh, down through Unadalia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that right. Trash can blown over back there in the little driveway. Yeah, that is quite the pocket of some higher intensity winds there. Right, well, um, I was considering dropping east on 96 again to get um, this as it transitions out to the northeast there. However, it's a little bit less organized now. Certainly still some severe winds there probably, but it's looking a little bit less organized. And unless we're going to go all the way down south towards Adrian, which by the time we would get there, it'd be so far away from us. Our storm chase is probably over here at this point. I got some 60 to 65 mile an hour winds there. Um, but yeah, so our storm chase is probably over at this point. We're right at I-96, just the east of Lansing, and this makes it easy to jump on 96 and head back towards West Michigan. Um, the severe thunderstorm watch for the western half of the state has been canceled, or for the western half of the original severe thunderstorm watch, Montcalm, Ionia, Kent, Calhoun, Kalamazoo, Ingham, all of these counties here have been removed from the severe thunderstorm watch. So that's good news. So the severe threat for West Michigan is over. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're gonna wrap up here. Um, Let me jump over to this. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. We got a shelf cloud at one point. We had a good wall cloud there for a little bit. It was hard to tell just how much it was rotating initially, but when I got up underneath of it, you could really tell that it was rotating pretty well, and it had a good, strong upward motion to it. When wall clouds are rotating that fast and they have that much of an upward motion to them, tornadoes can um, start very rapidly, or tornado genesis can occur very quickly. And so I wanted to get that report in ASAP. So that the Weather Service was aware, and Ingham County Emergency Management was aware of what I was seeing. We are going to head back towards West Michigan at this point. Again, the severe weather threat for West Michigan is pretty much over. It should be a breezy, but mostly cloudy, maybe some scattered rain showers for the rest of the day across West Michigan, as the cold front moves through. And there's not really anything in the models that we're currently watching for severe potential for the rest of the month of April. So we'll have to see what's going to be upcoming for May 2024. Make sure you guys are subscribed to our channel here. Like us and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. If you're watching there, we can see there's quite a few people watching us on Twitter, or what's known as X now. Let us know what you guys would like to see different, and we'll catch you guys next time for our next storm chase, and hopefully Owen will be able to join us for that storm chase as well. So sorry, hit the wrong button. We really hope you guys find these live streams helpful and informative. And we will see you all next time for the next storm chase. Thanks for